In 1977, humanity launched 2 spacecraft into the darkness, and in many ways, they never truly came back. Instead, they continued their journey beyond the worlds we thought we understood, past rings we believed were simple, beyond moons we assumed were lifeless. With every new image they transmitted to Earth, the solar system became stranger, more dynamic, and far more alive than anyone had imagined. Voyager 1 and Voyager 2 were not merely robotic spacecraft. They became humanity's eyes drifting deeper into the unknown, revealing colossal storms, erupting moons, hidden rings, shattered icy worlds, and even the fragile beauty of Earth itself. What makes their story so remarkable is that they did not simply photograph planets, they transformed our understanding of them. Jupiter stopped being a distant striped sphere and became a world of constant violence and motion. Saturn's rings ceased to appear smooth and revealed themselves as intricate, broken, and astonishingly complex. Uranus emerged as a tilted mystery, while Neptune became a realm of powerful storms at the very edge of sunlight. And somewhere along the journey, the Voyagers turned their cameras back toward the inner solar system, showing us something even more profound than any alien landscape. They showed us home. The Voyager story began because of an extraordinarily rare cosmic alignment. During the late 1970s, Jupiter, Saturn, Uranus, and Neptune lined up in a configuration that occurs only about once every 176 years. This alignment created a unique opportunity for a single mission to visit all 4 giant planets by using gravity assists as stepping stones across the outer solar system. NASA recognized the opportunity and acted before it disappeared. Voyager 2 launched first on August 20, 1977, followed by Voyager 1 on September 5. Although it launched later, Voyager 1 followed a faster trajectory that eventually allowed it to overtake its twin. Together, they carried humanity's curiosity into a region of space that had never before been explored in such detail. Even the spacecraft's earliest images carried a sense of quiet significance. Only days after launch, Voyager 1 looked back and photographed Earth and the Moon from millions of kilometers away. It was a simple image, yet it served as a reminder that this extraordinary journey had begun with one small, fragile blue world slowly fading into the darkness. Looking back today, that photograph feels almost prophetic. Before Voyager, the outer solar system remained a place of educated guesses. Scientists had mathematical models, telescope observations, and reasonable expectations, but they lacked first-hand experience. No one truly knew what these distant worlds looked like up close, how their atmospheres behaved, or how their moons cracked, erupted, or glowed beneath the cold sunlight. Voyager was about to change all of that forever. When Voyager 1 reached Jupiter in March 1979, followed a few months later by Voyager 2, the solar system seemed to open like a doorway into an entirely new reality. Jupiter had been observed countless times through telescopes, but never with such extraordinary detail. No longer was it merely a distant disk with colorful bands. It became a living atmosphere filled with towering turbulence, swirling clouds, violent jet streams, and storms nested within even larger storms. The Great Red Spot was confirmed to be an enormous rotating weather system unlike anything found on Earth. Yet that was only part of the surprise. The atmosphere surrounding it proved far more energetic and unstable than scientists had expected, making Jupiter appear less like a quiet planet and more like an immense engine still under construction. Perhaps Jupiter's greatest surprise, however, was not the planet itself but its moon Io. Before Voyager, many scientists believed Io would resemble Earth's moon, ancient, heavily cratered, and geologically inactive. Instead, Voyager discovered active volcanoes erupting across its surface. Massive plumes blasted material hundreds of kilometers into space, lava lakes glowed across the landscape, and the moon revealed itself to be one of the most geologically active worlds ever observed. It was the first time active volcanism had been directly witnessed beyond Earth, forcing scientists to rewrite long-standing theories about planetary geology. Another moon, Europa, presented an entirely different mystery. Its icy surface was covered with enormous fractures and strange patterns, hinting that a vast ocean of liquid water might exist beneath the frozen crust. Within a single planetary system, Voyager revealed both a volcanic inferno and a frozen ocean world, forever changing the belief that the outer solar system was cold, inactive, and lifeless. After Jupiter came Saturn, where beauty evolved into something far more mysterious. From Earth, Saturn had always appeared elegant and perfectly symmetrical, famous for its magnificent rings. Yet when Voyager arrived, that apparent simplicity disappeared. The rings were not broad, smooth bands as many had imagined. Instead, they consisted of hundreds of incredibly thin ringlets woven together into a breathtaking network of gaps, waves, kinks, and delicate structures far more intricate than anyone had predicted. Voyager also discovered previously unknown rings, identified shepherd moons that maintained the narrow ring bands through gravity, and observed strange spoke-like patterns stretching across the B rings, features that challenged existing ideas about how the ring system behaved. In only a handful of images, Saturn's rings transformed from one of astronomy's most familiar sights into one of its greatest mysteries. Saturn's moons proved just as extraordinary. Titan emerged as a world wrapped in a dense, nitrogen-rich atmosphere unlike anything else known beyond Earth, instantly becoming one of the most fascinating destinations in the solar system. Enceladus also displayed hints of internal activity, clues that would later be connected to enormous water plumes erupting from beneath its icy surface. By this stage of the mission, Voyager was no longer simply cataloging distant objects. It was revealing worlds with weather systems, complex chemistry, hidden oceans, and active geology. The deeper the spacecraft traveled, the more obvious it became that the outer solar system was not a collection of frozen relics but a dynamic family of evolving worlds.